Okay, you hear that? No, you don't. There's supposed to be a fan along with that light, and the fan's not working. So I'm going to have to repair this somehow. So here's what we're going to do. First, I have to take the light out because somehow I've got to test that fan to see where the problem is. So here we go. Alright, I took the light bulb out, and as I look up there's lots of dust all caked on that motor and everything. So I'm going to take this panel off. A couple springs here, one on each side. Lets it down. So I think what I'm going to first do is vacuum a bunch of that dust out of there just to see if maybe for some reason, if I get rid of all that gunk there, that maybe it will work. So I'm going to get the vacuum and do that right now. Alright, turn it on and see. Still nothing. Alright, so maybe the next thing, there's a plug there. So before I go trying to take this thing all apart, I'm going to plug that, and I'll get an extension cord and plug it into an extension cord to see maybe that this unit here is fine and it's where the power is coming from that's bad. So how's that for thinking? Alright, so now I'm going to plug this in, flip the switch, again nothing. Alright, so now my next plan is I'll go ahead and take this unit out. There's a couple screws here, so I'll take that out and then see what I have to work with then. Alright, I got the unit out, and so now I have to see if I can buy one of those somewhere. So, off to Home Depot. Let's see what we can find. Alright, well I went to Home Depot, went to Lowe's, didn't find what I needed, so I went on to the internet and found that I can order this unit here for about $25. So I ordered it and it came today. So now what I'm going to have to do is take off the fan blades there. Looks like it's the same unit, or hopefully it is. I'm going to have to transfer this bracket here. You see there's just these screws here, and then the axle that fan is on. So I'm going to have to dismantle this a little bit. So I'll go ahead and work on that and get back to you in a minute. Okay, go ahead.
I'm done.
Okay. Alright, so this was easy to get these nuts off of here for this bracket. But this bugger had this little clip on the end of it here around there. And it took me forever to get that off. So once I got it off, I'm able to take the fan blades off. And on the new unit, I'm going to do it the same way here. Slide this guy on, and that works. So I can put screws. Put the screws on so I can attach that bracket. Okay, then this fan blade back on here. There we go. Then probably I need to squeeze this clip back together because I stretched it out a little bit. You might not be able to see, but it's not totally round now. So I'll try and round him back up a little bit. Try to get it back on here. This might be easier said than done. Look, I got it on there. I'll try to get it down there a little bit more. Alright, that's probably good enough. So, now I'll go ahead and put her back in. Here's what I'm doing. Come over here. Putting these screws in. Because these don't have to go through here. I have to slide it in and then slide that one. So I put that back in. And actually, I'm going to have it turn the other way because that power cord isn't going to reach up there. So I guess that goes on top. And that goes right there. A little dark in here. Okay. So that looks better. So now I'll tighten that up and I'll plug it in. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, got it all attached. Now, we've got some light up there. Let's plug it in. plugged in. Now, test. Oh, hear that? That's a fan working in the bathroom now. Good stuff. Okay, then last thing I have to put this faceplate in. It's got these springs that attach those little loops. You see that little tiny loop there? That hook up on top. Well, the problem was that one end of this one had broken off. See? That. So, what I did was, because it's a spring, oops, and it's coiled there, it's not that big a deal if I shorten it. It just makes the spring more taut. So what I did is I looped it in there. I don't know if it'll focus that well, but then I went ahead and turned it a few rotations so that it'll catch. So now I've got a loop on that end that I can use. So I'm going to put that back in now. Okay, got the faceplate on. So then now, all I should have to do is put the light in. Which anyone, be able to screw a light bulb in. Have to find the hole. Okay, so then what we'd like to have happen is I turn the light on, it works, and I turn the fan on and it works. So instead of having to hire someone to do it, which I don't know how much they would charge me, my labor's pretty cheap, I, for about $25, repaired our bathroom fan. So we're gonna all live happily ever after.